Okay, perfect.
Okay,
Awesome.
so excellent. And then I also wanted to ask you, what class is this called?
So this is graphic design. Let's scoot back.
Graphic design. So are you working with like Adobe then?
Yes,
Um,
so the kids in my class learn Adobe Premiere, Illustrator, and Photoshop.
Adobe Premiere, Illustrator, and Photoshop. Okay, excellent. Awesome. All right. And then I had one other question. Let me see here. I wanted to see if it's possible to have the students scan this QR code or type this link into whatever device they have to show that they attended this virtual presentation. And all they would need is like their school email, their name. They can put zeros in for the phone number. They scroll down, add their graduation year, and press submit. So
Okay.
if they do come over to visit UAT or attend any of the virtual presentations, and it will show that they already saw the presentation. And so if they're going to be talking to somebody from UAT, they'll know, oh, okay, they already know this information. I don't have to repeat it. And so
Okay.
UAT will send them an email and they can opt out at the bottom of it by selecting unsubscribe. And
Okay.
so, yeah, it helps me out because it shows also that I was actually presenting to the class as well.
Sounds
So,
good.
okay, thank you so much. And then at the end of the presentation, I'll read off how many students submitted it, just so you know the amount that UAT received. And then uh, on that form, after you fill it out, then a gray bar will pop up that says, "Thank you for submitting." That means it went through. If you still see the boxes, that means you have to scroll up, see which one is highlighted in red, fix it, scroll down, and press submit. So, thank you again for taking time to complete this. And then I'll check on the submissions, how many of you submitted it, uh, about 10 minutes before the presentation ends,
Oh,
before I get into question and answer.
okay.
Okay, so let me go ahead and move on. So, thank you in advance for doing that. And I'm going to uh, present with my avatar here. And let me add my uh, the slides. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. All right. So I just want to double check the volume. Okay, here's this and this. All right, so let's get started. University of Advancing Technology is located in Tempe, Arizona. We only have about 1,000 students, about 15 students a class. Our students attend year round, so they attend 3 semesters a year. So they're done with their bachelor's degree in less than 3 years. So they're out in the workforce working that much faster. This is a short video tour of what UAT campus and dorms look like.
Welcome to University of Advancing Technology. My name is Mo. Let's give you a tour. Our first stop is the large commons area where students get work done. It's an open area to create and build with friends. Moving on, the newest addition to UAT is their Security Operations Center. Every company with information backed up electronically needs cybersecurity, so there are plenty of jobs waiting in this field. Next is the New Technologies Lab, where virtual and augmented reality is built. Here I am fishing for compliments, and I lost it. The Engineering Lab are for those that want to get their hands dirty with real builds, from robots to life-saving devices. And hey, if you want to put yourself in the game, the MoCap Studios will place you anywhere your heart desires, from video games or your next action movie. Look at me. I took the red pill, now I'm in the Matrix. Oh, that's UAT's motto right there. Moving on to the Makers Lab, home to 3D printing and fabrication. Look at this little guy, it took a few hours to make him. There's also an on-campus cafe, clubs for all students, and this beautiful little quad area that leads you to the dorms known as Founders Hall. Book your in-person or virtual tours today at uat.edu/mo.
Okay. Our nation needs more future technology leaders. UAT realizes that colleges must teach tomorrow's advancing technology. Since technology moves so fast, we have to change the way we teach and learn. So at UAT, everybody has one thing in common. They all love technology. UAT realizes that innovators need a culture of innovation, and that's what UAT provides. Technology is everywhere. It rules all. Here are some emerging technologies you'll see more of in society, like artificial intelligence, bots, autonomous vehicles, drones, the Internet of Things. So anything, any device connected to the internet. Cybersecurity, more of it added into different devices. AI added into tech wearables. Green tech, immersive experiences. Also fintech, financial tech. So any app that's connected to a bank like Uber Eats. Parallel reality, which is like facial recognition. There are many career opportunities in technology. By 2031, there will be over 500,000 job openings in tech without enough people to fill them. Right here in Phoenix, there's going to continue to be a lot of job openings, as well as in Carlsbad and San Diego, which has a lot of tech companies all in that North County area. The best jobs for the future in tech include programmers, security experts, data architects, integration experts, software developers, roboticists and AI programmers, digital fabricators, game changers, and technology leaders. So UAT doesn't guarantee any salaries, but the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics found that these job titles with a bachelor's degree make these average salaries per year. Information security analysts make about $120,000 a year. So these are cybersecurity specialists. Also, computer hardware engineers. So these are like IT specialists, make about $138,000 a year. Special effects artists and animators make about $100,000 a year. Software developers, $130,000. Web developers and digital designers, between 93 to 100,000 a year. Database administrators, 117,000 a year. But how do you get into tech? 7 successful approaches to prepare for a career in tech include: get the right degree, learn to work in teams, do real hands-on work, get real-world experience, build your portfolio and your network, and choose the right college, one that provides all of these opportunities. But is a college degree worth the investment? Yes. And tech jobs are where it's at. What about the cost versus value of going to college? Some things to think about are getting the right degree. So asking yourself, is this degree going to provide me with long-term job opportunities? If it's in tech, yes, it will. Compare tuition rates between universities to see what's going to work best for you and your family. Also, find out how you can get a scholarship from that university you're interested in. At UAT, you automatically qualify for a scholarship when you apply. So that's all you have to do is just send in your application and you'll know within 2 weeks how much of a scholarship you're eligible for. You can get between $500 to $5,000 per semester in scholarships just from applying. You can apply as a sophomore, junior, or senior in high school. There's no application fee. There's no SAT nor ACT required. We don't have a specific GPA requirement. Just add whatever GPA you have onto the application, and then we'll contact you within 2 weeks and let you know your acceptance and how much of a scholarship you're eligible for. If you do happen to have a 3.5 or higher unweighted GPA, you'll automatically qualify for the UAT honors experience. Since UAT students attend 3 semesters a year, they're done with their bachelor's degree in less than 3 years. So they're out in the workforce working that much faster, and they end up saving money overall on college because they're done in less than 3 years with their degree. Now, this red arrow shows that people that complete their bachelor's degree in technology related major make over double in salary in their lifetime compared to people that complete their degree in something other than tech. But what does your ideal college look like? Well, if you attend a state university, your class sizes could be this big. Basically, you're on your own. And it's more traditional style testing. At UAT, this is our campus. It's 1 building, 2 levels. You can get from one side of the campus to the other in less than a minute. We have dorms right behind our campus. So it's just a 1-minute walk to classes. Everything is right there. Our student to faculty ratio is about 14:1, so we have small class sizes. And we have the same accreditation as the state universities do, but we are our own private university. And our students work hands-on. So it's project-based learning. That means that after the students graduate from UAT, they can keep in touch. They can network with their classmates and others that they've met at UAT to work at the same company together, to have their own startup company. So it's nice because you're working with the tech from the very first day you're a student. And everybody works together. So if you have questions, you can ask your classmate you're on a team with, or any of your classmates, or you can ask the professors, because the professors work alongside the students during class, like you see in this picture. We have all kinds of clubs. We do have a digital video club, esports club, anime, manga, mixed reality club, AI club, Star Wars club, and other clubs too. After you graduate from UAT, you're considered a graduate, an alumni. So you can come back at any time in your life and take classes for free to update your tech knowledge. It's called auditing classes. This next UAT graduate alumni, he was between movie jobs. One of the movies he was working on, he got done with the visual effects and it went out into the theater. And then before the next movie started, he had like a few week break. So what he did was he came back to UAT in person. He sat in on a class. He audited it to update his knowledge. And one of his classmates offered him another job. So he's going to be talking about it in this next video.
My first shot, I got really lucky, is that I met somebody in UAT. His name is Gavin Thompson. He's actually now he was just 3D supervisor on Oblivion. I met him in my Intro to Maya class. And he asked me, he's like, hey, what do you do? I'm like, oh, right now I'm not doing anything. I was just in class, just auditing. And he's like, hey, you should come work for the company that I work for. And my first real professional shot was working on NBC's Knight Rider in 2008 for a company called Master Key. And after Knight Rider is when I got to work on Avatar, which was like one of the biggest things I got to work on.
Innovation, learning, and experiences at the elite level. UAT offers Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Master's degrees. You can choose your favorite degree, and you'll have 8 elective classes to take classes from other degrees, or you can double major. So if you have taken any dual credit classes, UAT will accept C or better. Any AP classes, 3 or better. Any IB classes, 5 or better. But really, you don't need any previous transfer credits. You can take all of your classes at UAT. We have all of the general education classes, the math, science, English, humanities at UAT. That it's really awesome because the topics relate to tech and the subcultures of tech. So it keeps the students engaged while they're taking them, and they can sometimes recycle their assignments for other classes as well. So under digital arts, we offer digital video, advertising art, and digital marketing. So the digital video degree, it is all about pre-production, production, and post-production. So it is creating the story, storyboarding, design documents, prototypes, animation, programming, level design, game testing, and the business of gaming. Actually, the post-production part of the digital video, you can take motion capturing classes, which are the same classes that the game art and animation, game design, virtual reality students take. So that's another direction you can go with digital video. You'll also learn the special effects makeup, and you'll learn the business part of game, but the business part of digital video as well, and the finance part. So if you are creating a video and you're having like a startup with it, then you'll learn how to get that financing. You'll learn how to do the accounting. You'll learn how to do the marketing, the selling, everything within the digital video degree. And then we also have advertising art. Now, this degree is all about like what you're doing in class now. We work with a lot of the Adobe suite, the same software that you're working with. So you are learning about how to create like typography, layout, design, graphics, animation, video, to create anything visual on print or online for ads and marketing. Digital marketing degree. Now, this focuses more on the content. It's more about email and social media campaigns, and really focusing on your writing to influence different market segments. For example, if you worked for a shoe company, you would write a different ad marketing campaign for somebody buying a boot compared to an athletic shoe or a flip-flop. So digital marketing, more about content, advertising art, more about the visuals. Digital video, it is more about, of course, the pre-production, production, post-production. And I wanted to also, because of the class you're taking, I wanted to show you some videos here. If you just give me one moment, please. Then this is a video that describes our digital video degree, what you will learn in that degree. Let me make sure I'm sharing it. Okay, here we go. So this is one of our digital video teachers.
It's Mo. I'm hanging out inside University of Advancing Technology's brand new podcast room with Professor Josh Eisenberg
Dun, 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 dun.
of the digital video program. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. I have so many questions about your digital video program. I want to start off with, for those that don't know about the program, can you explain to them what it is?
All the youngsters out there, they're TikToking. We want to make it so you can get jobs like making video projects and then maybe like take it to the next step. Like we want people to know Illustrator, we want them to know Photoshop, we want them to know Premiere, we want them to know DaVinci, we want them to know After Effects. All these big things to get you to the next step, because we have in Arizona this film commission that put out a lot of money to get a lot of people to come here to get film jobs. So we want to keep people in Arizona doing the film jobs, and what better way to do it than study at UAT?
I know that the digital video is basically like an umbrella for everything else. So what other things are they learning? More like AI stuff, things to get implemented into video games?
Absolutely. We have gaming programs that overlap with our classes for digital video. So like, say that you want to learn how to do Unreal backgrounds, boom, we have a class for that in production design. Say that you want to learn just audio programs and how to compose, we have a class for that. We have stuff that reaches all over the scope of digital video and audio so that you can get the most knowledge and become a media professional.
Do you have to be on campus to get a degree in a digital video program?
That is untrue in every way, shape, and form.
Really?
We have classes that you can take over Microsoft Teams and chime in, but you still have to do the work.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you're doing the work, you can get a degree.
Now, why choose UAT over any other?
Why wouldn't you?
Great point.
I mean, one day you're gonna sit down and you're gonna realize that there won't be a creative job just as like a graphic designer. It's just gonna be creative, and you're gonna be fighting AI and all those technologies that are out there. So why not put yourself on the forefront of technology and learn from UAT, the people who are on the forefront of technology. You could be on the more forefront of technology, like ahead of the curve. It's crazy talk.
It is crazy talk, but it's good talk because that's exactly where we're going.
Yeah.
You know, for the future.
Like you could be going like this while all the other schools are going like this.
And nobody knows more about charts than Professor Josh Eisenberg. If you'd like more info on the digital video program or any other programs that are here.
Okay, so that's information about that program. If you ever, like on your own, when you have time, if you ever want to go to YouTube and type in UAT DV, which stands for UAT Digital Video, then there's all kinds of videos here that our students have produced. And then if you scroll down even more, then it has some tutorials as well, like for script writing, special effects, makeup, things like that. And then we also have a description of the digital video degree, what you'll learn in that, what you'll, the different types of classes also, and the main things that you'll graduate with different skills. Some of the featured classes are lighting and environment design, audio fundamentals, special effects and character makeup, motion graphics, cinematography, visual effects, compositing. And then we also have the advertising art degree. And this degree is like what I was telling you. It's more on the graphic design, typography, layout, animation, photography, visual design. And this professor is going to be talking about what you would learn in that degree.
I'm Debster Valenzuela. My title is Art Direction Professor at the University of Advancing Technology, and I teach in the Design, Business, and Marketing departments, and I also run the Student Innovation Project. The digital arts program encompasses digital marketing, advertising art, and digital video. Every assignment we do is tech-based driven. because there's technology all around us. And even though people think of technology and they default to, let's say, a video camera, a desktop, a laptop, it's also just analog products. You know, a pencil is a technology, and people really need to just understand that anything that helps you to express your ideas is tech. And so we try to integrate all ways in which they can express their ideas. One of the core values that I deeply believe in is learning. I'm an educator. I've been an educator for 16 years, and teaching young minds how to think critically is going to be a value that's going to help them overcome any obstacle, whether they venture off on their own or they work for a small company or a large corporation. And so I do my best to foster mentorship programs because I benefited from it. So I definitely believe that it's something that every student should have. The values SMART, honor, and ownership are big within every single assignment, every discussion post, every project. And all the values wrap up together because sometimes students don't really know their way. They know that they've identified a program that they want to pursue. They know they need to attend class, but it's about personal growth as well. And in order to grow on a personal level, you need to be reminded of what we believe in, because that's what we're trying to share with you. No different if somebody joins the military. There's certain values that are instilled on a repetitive basis, so that way they can know their way. So our way is about being creative, about collaborating, and about growing.
Okay, and so going back to the degrees, we also offer software engineering degrees. So this is more programming. We have advancing computer science, data science, and artificial intelligence. We have video game studies like game design, game art and animation, and game programming. And students work in a production studio, the gaming students, to create real games. We do have a couple of business and innovation degrees. Technology studies prepares you for careers in marketing, management, and owning your own company. And we also have business technology, which focuses on product design and prototyping. So UAT had the first accredited degree program of its kind in Arizona. The CIA, FBI, and NSA recruit our students for jobs and internships from our network engineering, network security, and technology forensics degree. So within the technology forensics degree, we have a video forensics class. So what it is it's learning how to reverse engineer digital videos to authenticate them in court. So there may be a crime that occurred and they may need somebody that has technology forensics experience with that video forensics knowledge as well, to be able to understand if the film has been edited or not, and then be able to talk to a court jury in normal people language of what happened, if something happened, if it didn't happen. And so that's another area you could go with your skills that you're taking in this class, in Mrs. Rice's class. We also have digital maker and fabrication. This is a design and manufacturing degree. So it is all about creating different objects, products, sketching them out, 3D modeling them, 3D printing them, also prototyping them before you send them to the manufacturer, and then learning the business part of it as well. So we also have robotics and embedded systems. This is a combination of mechanical, electrical, and computer engineering. We have human-computer interaction. Now, human-computer interaction, you use your skills in this degree a lot too. It is about creating user interfaces and user experiences on different devices. So if you're creating like a website or a video game or virtual reality, then you want to add like the touch screens that you click on in strategic places where people will be more apt to click on it. You want to put your graphics and animation in the right areas that capture the the customer's attention. So big demand for human computer interaction specialists. And of course, we have virtual reality as well. What makes UAT different? We have what's called synchronic learning. That's where students work individually and on teams on real world projects alongside professors and industry leaders. So when you graduate from UAT, you are a superior graduate. You can demonstrate mastery in all of your program objectives. You're career ready. You have an internship done with work experience, and you are an innovator. You've completed a student innovation project. So you are proving that you have the ability to get the job done. And you'll also graduate with leadership experience. At UAT, we have a mentored education. So the professors work alongside the students during class, and they teach in different styles. So it might be through team learning, through production studio. So it is the way that the classes are taught at UAT is the same way students would work in real life at tech companies. What's important 5 years from now is taught now at UAT. Students are taught to be strategic, creative thinkers. So the courses that students take, they go deep into the subject and they weave in with other courses that the students are taking. And this is a brief history of technology over the last few decades. UAT students complete a student innovation project during their senior year, so they can complete it in a group, a team, or by themselves. So what it is it's something out in the market changed to make it innovative or a brand new innovation. So here are some examples of student projects where they worked in a team. So Tellus is a video game that took 9 students. 3 were game design, 3 game art and animation, 3 game programming students to create the game. UAT Invasion is a board game this team created. A Bunch of Nerds is a group of students, team of students that created their own company. Gift Game Interface took a couple of students from different degrees. HTC Vive Foot Mount, this took 4 students from 4 different degrees to create this. Now, these following students, they said, I want to create my innovation project by myself. So here are some examples. This neuroprosthetic, this student, he 3D modeled the hand, arm, and fingers, 3D printed it, added the chips and sensors to it. Then he wore an emotive brainwave headgear, and he programmed his brainwaves to make the hand and arm move in the direction he was thinking. And here are more student innovation projects. But it's nice because you own your own intellectual property. So whatever you create at UAT, it's yours 100%. So if you want to sell it, if you want to get credit from it, patent it, trademark it, which you'll learn how to do, it's all yours. UAT doesn't take any credit for any of your work or any money from any profits or revenue you get from selling what you've created at UAT. We believe in diversity of technology and the diversity of students. So from the very first day you're a student at UAT, you'll feel like home away from home. We have all kinds of club events, and the dorms put on different activities so students can get to know each other, and the students work in teams in class. So they have somebody to help them in class and outside of class as well. And our professors work alongside the students during class. So they ask the students, do you have questions? Do you need help? Do you want any tips? I'm here to help you. And so it's nice because students, they have a lot of help around them at all times. Here's more pictures of students working on different projects. And oh, our campus mascot is Maxwell the tabby cat. You'll see him, students holding him, walking around campus with him. And if you come over to campus, if you want to carry him around, you can also. And our dorms are right behind our campus. This is what it looks like in the lobby. You can play foosball, ping pong, a pool. There's a mini movie theater, a mini gym. Of course, there's dorm rooms. The quad is the area between the dorms and the campus where students will hang out, clubs put on activities. It's just a comfortable place to be. And at UAT, you'll have access to all the tech from the very first day you're a student, regardless of what degree you're in. So you can go into any of the labs at any time. You can check out portable motion capture screens if you want green screens. We have the Digital Maker Fab Lab. So digital video students, they may make 3D models of props that they need, 3D print them in the Digital Maker Fab Lab, and then paint them so they can use in their different videos. And we also have the Cybersecurity Operations Center. It was funded in part by the Department of Defense. So the CIA, FBI, NSA recruit our students for jobs and internships. And we have a new technologies lab where we put some of our new tech as soon as we get it in this lab. So any student can go in and try out all the new tech all at one time. And of course, there's a cafe that's super yummy that's inside of our campus. So you can see that UAT is a really super awesome place to live and to attend college. Our professors network with industry leaders to find out what those companies are going to need in the future. And UAT teaches it now. They design their syllabus and their curriculum for the future. So it's advancing technology, students learn. You'll also graduate with an internship. The Career Services helps you get that during your senior year at UAT. Many companies come onto our campus. They talk to students about what they're looking for in employees, and they will interview the UAT students for jobs and internships. Here are a sample of companies that have hired our students. Hundreds of other companies besides these have as well. Examples are Apple, Intel, Motorola, Honeywell, Boeing, Epic, Treyarch, Bungie, Ubisoft, Capcom, Valve, Mojang, Steam, and a lot of other ones. Let's see. The key is to find out what you really like to do. Visit the college campuses that offer that degree and apply to the universities that best fit what you're looking for. Find your place. But if you are interested in finding out more about UAT, then we have virtual tours private tours, meaning you and your family can sign on to the Zoom link and the UAT student will take you around the campus and the dorms on their iPad, talk to you about student life. So that's free. And we also have in-person tours. So if you're going to be coming out to Arizona, same thing. The students will take you and your family on a private tour around the campus and dorms. We have virtual open houses on Zoom as well, where the professors will talk about an hour online to students and families about the specific degrees they teach and answer questions. And then we have what's called the Discovery Expo. That's in-person open house here in Arizona. Next one is March 29th. There will be others in the future as well. There's one in May, there's one in August, and there's some in the fall too. But Saturday, March 29th, is the next one, the day event from 10 to 3. You and your whole family are invited. You get a tour of the campus from the students. We provide everybody free lunch. You all can sit in on a workshop of whatever majors you're interested in. When it ends at 3, your family can stay over at a hotel close by, and you, the high school student, can stay overnight in the dorms. The clubs put on activities, and there's a midnight pancake party. So if you want information about UAT, if you could please take a moment to scan this QR code or type in this link into whatever device you have, a form will pop up. When you fill out the form, then it goes directly to UAT. UAT will email you information. If you have any questions, you can reply to that email, and one of the UAT advisors will respond to your question on that email. If you put your phone number, then you would get called and texted by UAT advisor to talk to you about our degrees, see if you have questions, tell you about our open houses. So if you just want to get the email, just add your email, name, scroll down, add your graduation year, press submit. And then you can opt out at any time. Just scroll down to the bottom of the email and select unsubscribe. And if you fill it out, it also shows that I'm actually presenting to you. So it's 10:52 right now. So if you want to take a minute to do this until 10:53, then I'll go through the question and answer part of the presentation. So far from this morning, let me see if I have anybody that has filled it out. One person has filled this out. So I'll give you a minute to do this, and then I'll refresh and see if I received any other inquiry notifications. And the one person that did submit it, thank you so much. And UAT will email you, and you can, like I said, you can opt out anytime at the bottom of the email, select unsubscribe, and then if you added your phone number, you can opt out on any text, just type in stop, or if somebody calls you, you can say that you want to be taken off the phone call list if you just want to get emails or totally opt out. But thank you very, very much. And okay, I guess it was just the one student that completed the inquiry form. So I'm going to move on to the question and answer. Oh, I see other people are filling it out. Excellent. And so I'll update the amount of submissions I receive for notification. What questions do any of you have about UAT? What questions?
Questions, guys?
Oh.
Anything?
Nope.
Great, any questions about the college, graphic design?
I have a question.
Yes.
I'm not sure if you know this, but do you know what kind of 3D modeling software they use there?
Yes, I know they use 3ds Max, Maya, and Blender as the main ones for the gaming degrees, and also CAD for like robotics and digital maker and fabrication. the reason they use for the gaming degrees, 3ds Max, Maya, and Blender is because they use the Unreal and Unity gaming engines, which are industry standard in the gaming industry. So since we teach off of industry standard, what the big companies are using, that's why they use those as the main 3D modeling because of the Unreal and Unity gaming engines used. They work best with those engines. Yeah, good question. Yes. What other questions? Any other ones?
Anything else, guys?
It looks like two people filled out the form. Thank you. Thank you so much.
What
Any
editing program do you guys teach there? Video editing.
video editing? You know what? Let me bring that up here. Just one moment. I'm going to look on the web page to see here. If it shows it. Okay, let me bring this up here. I know we teach off of industry standard, so the ones that they use like at the big movie theaters like Pixar, Pixar and other big companies. Let's see here. If it has it in here. Doesn't show it. I would have to double check and I can email Mrs. Rice to confirm after I find out. Maybe
No problem.
yeah, I'm sorry I don't know the answer to that one. Yeah, let's see. Let me see also if I can find out right now. Okay, I'm sending a question to the Teams chat at UAT to see if anybody knows the answer to that. And so it might be a minute if somebody does know it, and then I will type back. If there's no response, if they're unsure, then I'll email Mrs. Rice.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah.
This wraps in about 5 minutes.
Okay. All right. Any other questions, or was this it for everybody? I answered all the questions.
We're good. Yeah, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate this.
Okay, thank you so much, Mrs. Rice, for letting me present, and thank you all students for listening about UAT, and the 3 students that did complete the inquiry form. Thank you so much. I hope that you all have a really fabulous day. Thank you very much.
You guys say thank you.
Thank you.
Bye, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.